Hi, this is Sean Hyman from MyWealth.com, and I just want to go over today's blog with you for a moment. The Bank of Japan announced a staggering package that they would buy 1 trillion yen worth of stocks from banks to help do several things. One, shore up the capital from these banks so that the banks would continue to lend to companies in need. It'd act as a safety net, hopefully, for the markets. It should improve the balance sheets of these companies so that they're not so tied to the stock market. After all, these stock portfolios are diving just like everybody else's are around the world, and it could cause them to restrict their lending because of the losses that they're taking in their own stock portfolios as a bank. The caveat, here's the tough part. There's 6 banks, evidently, it looks like, that meet the qualifications of the Bank of Japan's stipulations here on the 1 trillion. And so that would be about 250 billion roughly divided, 250 billion yen roughly divided between all these banks, versus stock portfolios of about 11 trillion yen. So it's only about 9% of the portfolio of these stocks of these companies. That's the part that may be not quite enough done. So, however, if this does stimulate things, if this does help, it could help the Nikkei, the average overall. It could help Toyota, Sony, Honda, a lot of these household names that we've come to love and know here in the U.S., and that a lot of Americans own, that are traded actually on the NYSE, New York Stock Exchange. More importantly, and mostly, it will really probably end up realistically helping sentiment, if anything, and that could help turn things around just by the mindsets of people globally turning around, seeing how much the central banks and governments around the world are trying to do to stimulate growth in these economies. It could bring about a lower yen, which has been the ultimate fear gauge in the markets that we've seen. And if it did that, money would pour out of the yen and back into stocks globally, along with other foreign currencies. So this could help stocks globally. Also, the Dow and the Nikkei tend to travel up and down together over large periods of time. And so if the Nikkei were to improve and that were to be helped, that as a spillover effect could help influence the upside on the Dow as well. So these are some things just to keep in mind, to watch the yen, to watch the Nikkei, to watch the market's responses to this package, to see how this ends up playing out. Check us out at MyWealth.com. Click on our courses tab. You can check out our courses. We have some courses there for $25 on personal finance, one on stock investing, one on currency investing. You get live instructor help. You can do this online at your convenience. You get personalized responses. Thanks so much for attending. Bye-bye.